Hello, BookTube. I'm Peg, and welcome to my channel. Well, as you know, I call myself by an alternate title of the Book Prize Addict, which I keep trying to change my channel name, but it won't let me. But it will in a few months, I think. Anyway, as if you've watched my channel at all, you know I love any book prize, but there are a few that I have followed for many, many years, and one of these is the Booker Prize, the one for the best book written in English. I, as I said, I followed it for many years, and usually I was the only one I knew reading through the long list, or certainly the short list, and I didn't have anybody to talk to about it. I was just hoping I'd find somebody, and then I found BookTube. Well, I did find some web forums before that, but it's just been great since I got on BookTube. And as far as the Booker Prize, this is a special year. It's the 50th anniversary of it. And they're having lots of different festivities and prizes, and I'm hoping we can get more people here on BookTube talking about stuff. But I want to introduce you to three booktubers who I am so excited to find, and they too are going to be doing things, reading and talking about the upcoming Booker Prize. So first of all, I've linked these all at the bottom. Plus, I've given you a link at the bottom that will take you to all 50 of the years of the prizes and the short lists. So let's see. First of all, I guess it was about a week ago, Erik Karl Anderson came on with a booktube about the celebrations. You can see the 50 there on the that's going to be the, I guess, symbol for this year, and he talks about some of the things, the festivities that are going on, and the prize they're going to be giving to some reader that reads so many of the winners by a certain date. And it's just really exciting. And I also imagine, since he's quite famous in the book world there in London, that he'll be going to some of the festivities, which he's promised to report on his channel. Anyway, he mentions that he had read 30 of the 50 that have been awarded over the years, which is quite a big number. And I think he may be trying to read some more before the new list comes out. But you can be sure that he'll be reading the probably long list when this year's the 2018 list comes out, which should be I would think, in the late spring. Well, maybe, I don't know when it will be, but when it comes, we'll all know about it. Okay, so I was excited to find him, and I'll be looking to he'll give really in-depth reviews, both on his blog and his channel, I'm sure. Okay, another fellow Booker lover I've found is Dave at Wild Reads. I left a link to him on the bottom. He is planning to do a series on the different years, and he started just today. He came out with a series on 1969, the first year, and he's managed to get information about the different books and show the covers, and it's going to be great. I think maybe he'll do all of them. I don't know, but the early ones are really interesting, and he's been able to get a hold of the covers of those early novels and talk about it and talk about the prize that year and who the judges were. So that is really going to be interesting. I'll be looking forward to more from him on that. Actually, the one he talks about in this one is Figures in a Landscape, and that's a helicopter, a black helicopter, and it's some kind of strange story where this black helicopter is chasing these two people over some kind of wilderness somewhere, and it's really made me want to read it already. Okay, and the next person that's going to be involved in this, though he doesn't really know it yet, but he's a good sport, is Sean the Book Maniac. Now, you know how, if you watched him at all, and you should, he does what he calls the 112 page reviews. And he encourages people to send him um, three different pages from three different books, and he goes through them, and he has really a talent for telling from that short page the style, the tone, actually what kind of book it's going to be. He just put out a new one, I think yesterday. So you should, if you don't already watch them, you should definitely watch those. But I've warned him that I want to send him some of the bookers as I go through them, and I don't know if I'll do like 3 in 1 year, including the winter, and let him, talk about those, or if I'll do through 3 winners. I just may do different things. So be ready, Sean. Okay, my plans for my own reading is I've read a lot of the winners, so I would like to read some of the others on the short list. So my plans are just to go at will and see what looks good and pick out something from one of the short lists through the years that I haven't read that looks good and read it, and then I'll talk about it and the rest of that year when I review that book. So that's my method is going to be a little haphazard there, but that's kind of how I don't like to keep to a strict list. So that'll work well for me. Okay, one other thing I wanted to show you is this diary, I guess they've put out, the Man Booker group, and it supposedly has something about all 50 winners and maybe cover pictures. I'm not sure. Now, this isn't available in the U.S. yet, so I've ordered a copy from Book Depository. So I can't wait till that gets here, and I'll be showing you all what's involved in this book. Maybe some of you already have it. Okay. So I'll be back with more talk about the Man Booker contenders as I read through them, and I would like to know if these are the ones people I've found who are going to be talking about it. If you or you know of anybody else that's going to be talking about the different 50 go through the 50 years. I know once the new list is announced, there'll be a lot of people talking about this year's list. But if you're interested in the history of it and reading any of the older ones, let me know, or let me know if you know of videos that discuss it, because I really like to watch what other people think on this. Okay, go Booker, 50 years. All right, see you later. Bye.